In this video, we're going to explore Quincy's case backup and restore capabilities. Not surprisingly, we're going to divide it between case backup and case restore. It's pretty straightforward, but an important feature nonetheless. So let's go in and get to work. We do this in the admin section under cases. And we click this archive button. So let's do the test case. And let's go to the archive section. It should normally open up to archive, and it says, hey, you're archiving this case and its case ID, and where do you want to put it? And let's do C. We don't have an archive section. Let me create one here. C, new folder, archive. There we go. And let's go back into Quincy now. Let's refresh that. And now we'll go to archive. And that's good enough. Let's do that. And then let's give it backup test. So we have a new destination for it. And we go ahead and click archive. It says submitting job 603, and it should run extremely quickly, but let's go check our job status widget just in case. It's going to run in this, it's going to report the jobs into this case. So it's still working. It gives these still archiving messages as it goes. Okay, looks like it's done. Backup restore completed. It says there was an error. Oh no, 0 errors, excuse me, error 0. Well, let's just go and and it gives us the file path right there. So let's go and check that out. There it is right there, but let's make sure there's something actually in it. There you go. Case to a backup zip, and if we unzip it, the case would be in there. So let's now go try to restore it. Before I do that, let me point out this. If you want to validate the hash of, if you're going to move this thing, up into the S3 environment, you have the ability to validate the hash here. If you just go click that, and it will say, hey, it didn't find that hash, but here's the hash. It didn't find it in our S3 bucket because, of course, we haven't uploaded it. But that's just so you know that's there. So we've archived the case, and now we want to go and restore it. Same drill as before, just point it to the restore directory, though we do need to unzip it first. So let's go in and unzip it. And let's get rid of this one. I don't think you actually need to get rid of that one, but just to be safe, let's do it. All right, and then restore directory. Let's archive. Oh, let's click off. Do this. Archive. This is the one we want. And then case directory. Where do we want this thing restored to? And let's go back to our normal case directory right here. Okay, and enter. And then we just hit restore. So it says using case demo for status. What does that mean? Why did it do that? Well, it's obviously restoring the case and it's running a job. But since the case doesn't actually exist yet, it can't report the job information in this case because, again, it doesn't exist yet. So it said it was reporting it in demo case. It will always report it in the first case it can find. which obviously is demo case in our example. And you can see the backup and restore is in progress now. So I'll just pause and wait here for it to finish. Okay, it finished almost immediately after I said that. So let's just get jobs again. We see it should be complete. Oh, excuse me, I gotta pick the case first. There you go. And now let's check our cases, see if it restored. If it restored successfully, we should have another case test as the last case in our, well, we have so many of them, it's sort of silly. But I promise you this is in fact it. And we can go ahead and click that, and we should be able to enter the case and pull up data as we did. So that's backup and restore. Hopefully that's pretty straightforward and you get good use out of it. I think it's something you'll probably use quite often. Just to be clear, one point worth pointing out is it does not delete the old case. The act of backing up a case does not remove that case. So if you want to, after backed up, remove the case, you actually have to go and delete it. But that's all I have. Thank you for your time.